Hello students, welcome to the lesson on surface area of prisms and cylinders. In this lesson I will talk about the surface area of rectangular prisms and cylinders. So first question is, what is surface area? By definition, surface area is the total area of a polyhedron. In other words, if you imagine this box and you would like to put paper around it like a gift. So you have to put paper on the top wall or top ceiling, the bottom, side, and the other two sides. Or imagine you would like to paint this box. So you would paint technically 6 walls. Okay. Uh, One way to explain this is talk about net for a second. Net means if you open this, okay, if you open this, you will get something like this. Okay, in other words, if you fold this net, you will get a rectangular prism. In other words, you see 6 rectangles. Okay, just like in your room, you have 4 walls and floor and your ceiling. So, how do we find surface area? Surface area is the sum of all areas. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about the front wall. The front wall, actually, front and back, just like in your room, uh, one wall is always congruent or the same as the wall across from it. So front plus back. Okay, the front wall is 5 units by 4 units. Okay, so the area would be 20. Okay, and please remember the back wall is also 20. So the front and back is 20 and 20. Let's talk about a side plus side. When I say side, I really mean this wall. Okay, it looks like this. It's 3 by 4. So the area would be 12. But please remember the other side, the area is also 12. And the final thing that we didn't do yet is the top and bottom. Okay, so the floor is 5 by 3. Okay, so the area will be 15. And please remember the ceiling is always congruent to the floor, so there's another 15. So what is the final answer? Surface area will be 2 times 20 plus 2 times 12 plus 2 times 15. 2 times 20 is 40 plus 24 plus 30. And if you add the numbers, you will get 64 plus 70. Sorry, 64 plus 30, that is 94 units square. The final answer is 94 units square. Okay. So example number 2, example A is just rectangular prism, again a box. So let me just follow the technique I showed you. Front plus back. Okay, if you imagine this is your front, so this will be 5 times 3, which is 15. but the back is also 15. Okay, so the area of the front wall is 15 square feet, and the area of the back wall is also 15 square feet. Side plus side. Please remember, side implies to this wall. Okay, so this wall is 3 by 8, which is 24, but the other side is also 24. Now let's talk about top plus bottom. Okay, so the top, the area of the top would be 8 times 5, which is 40. But please remember the floor is also 40 because floor is always congruent to the ceiling. So surface area, SA, will be 2 times 15 plus 2 times 24 plus 2 times 40. 2 times 15 is 30. 2 times 24 is 48. 2 plus 40 is 80. So if you add the numbers, you get 158 square feet. So surface area would be 158 square feet. Okay. Now, example B is more challenging because this is called a triangular prism. Because the base is a triangle. Okay, the other two examples were rectangular prism because the bases were rectangles. So here, the base is our triangle. Okay, so in this case, maybe let's start with this wall. Okay, so one of the walls that you see in the front is 8 by 6. So the area is 48 square feet. Now the side wall over here on the right side looks like 3 by 6. So the area will be 18. Now, what about the wall that you see in the back? In other words, the wall over there. Unfortunately, we do not know the length of this side. So if you draw a triangle, okay, 3, 8, and we don't know the length of the longest side, I'm gonna call this x. We can use Pythagorean theorem to get x. Okay, so we can do 8 square plus 3 square is equal to x square. 64 plus 9 is equal to x square. 73 is equal to x square. Square root, square root. So if you use your calculator, square root of 73 is approximately 8.5. Okay, so this wall over here is 8.5. Okay, so you will get 8.5 by 6, and 8.5 times 6 will give you 51. So this area is 51. Now, what I'm still missing is the area of the two triangles. Actually, let me divide this paper here so we don't confuse ourselves. Now, triangle. Look at the triangle at the bottom. The area for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And the base and height, they're always perpendicular. So it will be 1/2 times 8 times 3. Half of 8 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. But please remember, I have two triangles. The area of the bottom triangle is 12 square feet, but the area of the triangle on top is also 12. So, what is my final answer? My final answer is the sum of the 5 areas. So it will be 48 plus 18 plus 51 plus 2 times 12. Okay, I'll use my calculator now. 2 times 12 plus 51 plus 18 plus 48. And my final answer is area is equal to 144 square feet. Okay. And finally, example number 3, we have surface area of a cylinder. So before I explain this, I would like to show you the net of a cylinder. If you actually cut the cylinder, like imagine a paper, cylinder will look like this. Circle and a circle. In other words, if you fold it, you will get a cylinder. So cylinder is made of 2 circles and 1 rectangle. Okay? And the formula for surface area is 2 pi r square. Why is it 2 pi r square? Because each circle is pi r square. Area of a circle is pi r square. Plus the area of the rectangle, which is the circumference of the circle, times the height. Okay, so this will be circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, and then times h, because the height of the rectangle is h. So this is our formula for surface area of a cylinder. So now let's substitute. In this example, radius is equal to 2 and height is equal to 3. So it will be 2 times 3.14 times r square, which will be 2 square, plus this part, which is 2 times 3.14 times 2 times 3. Okay, now if you look at the left side here, you have to do exponents first. 2 square is technically 4. Okay, and 2 times 3.14 times 4 is equal to 25 and 1200ths, plus if you multiply the numbers here, you get 2 times 3.14 times 2 times 3, which is 37.68. Now if you add the two numbers, your final answer is 62 and 8 tenths square feet. So the surface area of this cylinder is 62.8 square feet. Okay. The last example, example B, it's still a cylinder. Again, the base is a circle. Now here, the height is 5. Please remember, even though it looks like it's at the bottom, but you can rotate the cylinder. Okay. And the diameter is 2, which means the radius is equal to 1. Okay, let's use the formula over here and do this problem. So surface area equals 2 times 3.14 times 1 square plus 2 times 3.14 times 1 times 5. Friendly numbers. 1 to the second power is 1, and 2 times 3.14 times 1 is 6.18, plus 2 times 3.14 is again 6.28, times 1 times 5, 6.28 times 5 gives us 31 and 400ths. If you add the numbers, your final answer will be surface area is equal to 37.68 square meters. Okay, so on your next page you have a few problems to try on your own, so please do it. And again, if you have to rewatch this video, please do it. Okay, and you can also ask questions. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.